Hello. Today has kind of run away with me a little bit. Well, actually that's not strictly true. It's been busy, but kind of busy doing stuff that I can't really record. I've been doing a lot of stuff on the computer. I had editing and stuff to do, but also John's planning a visit to his parents down in England soon, and I had to book things like trains and ferries and things like that. And we're thinking of buying another vehicle, and when you change your vehicle living on an island, it's much more complicated than just going around all the car dealerships or whatever, because we have very limited car sales on the island. And what the vehicle, we have a specific vehicle in mind and a very, very tight budget, and we're looking at potentially buying a vehicle close to where his parents live, just for the convenience, so he could visit and get a vehicle there and drive home. So we haven't booked him transport home yet either, because we don't know what's happening about getting a vehicle. And it's just been a little bit of a low-level stressful kind of day, trying to figure out what we want, making kind of decisions, and still not really drawing complete conclusions on what we're going to do. Basically, we don't know what we're going to do, and I'm feeling quite discombobulated now. After, it's not really been upheaval, it's just been I don't know, it's just when you don't know exactly what you're going to do and you're trying to figure out what to do, but you still haven't been able to figure that out, and after hours and hours of going round and round in circles, and you're still back pretty much at square one as to what you're going to do. I just find it very frustrating and quite stressful. So I am having a bit of a knitting break. I have dinner to prep for later. I'm doing some like a cheesy leek pasta thing, which I've not made before. So I've got that to prep the leek and the cabbage and stuff for. But I want to do some knitting. I got up to the cuff on these socks last night, which I'm rather happy about. Last night all I wanted to do was work on socks. I didn't want to work on colour work, and I didn't want to work on my shawl either. I just want something nice and easy. But I got up to the cuff and I didn't even want to do that. So it's been a couple of days, to be honest. It's this thing that's kind of sitting there, kind of put a dampener on things a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of knitting and then prep some food for later and figure out if I want, if I'm doing pasta I won't have the oven on, so I won't be doing any baking. See, I was going to do some preserve making today, but because it's so late in the afternoon, that isn't even that's not going to get done. I feel like I need to go out and get some fresh air. I've been stuck behind the computer most of the day, and it's been a nice day. It's been dry. It's a shame really that I've been stuck behind the desk, well, behind my computer. On the plus side, the materials we needed to start the renovation in the sun lounge arrived today, and the only thing we're short of is varnish for the floorboards. So I'm going to have to take a trip into town in the next few days to get some varnish, unless John can get some tomorrow morning in Stromness while he's doing his school run. Otherwise I'm going to have to do a trip to town. I'm waffling. It's waffling sort of a day. It's been chatty all day, but just not to camera. I need an onion for tea, and the cherry tomatoes are a bit irresistible to snack on in here. I have a huge stack of wood in here now, and it's really difficult to get in and out. But it's the only real place to store wood to keep it dry. We have all, I just got dripped on. We have all the floorboarding in here. We have wall joists, we have floor battens. We haven't got the tongue groove boarding for the walls yet. We wouldn't have the space to store that as well. But like it says, everything has had to be kept in here to stop it from warping and getting damp. Although the fact that it drips on your head in here suggests it's going to drip on the wood too. But at least it's relatively dry. So, onion for tea and cherry tomatoes for snacking.